and be able to find opportunities for Kenyans abroad. Excellency, as I conclude, and now that we have in this year, Your Excellency, stabilized the consular situation, we've been able to deal to a large extent to the crisis that we had in the Middle East among Kenyan labor. We've been able to deal with consular issues. Excellency, a year ago today, you gave me the task and you said, I don't want Kenyans to travel far and wide to be able to get their passports and IDs. In the last 12 months, sir, we've been able to serve Kenyans in 22 countries, taking the mobile consular services in about 100 different cities where services are to be found. And we've served people, sir, who've not seen us anywhere, including in Yemen, Your Excellency. Now, as we have stabilized and as we have built that very firm foundation, what is my dream? What is the dream of this ministry for the diaspora? Diasporians, I am inviting you to do 4 things. I am inviting you to invest back home. And this is what we are going to be speaking about today. I am inviting you to join us in the skills and technology transfer work that is critical, that we must do. What will you bring us from the places that you live and work and from all of the technologies and things that you've learned? We want you to partner with us to open up trade routes for Kenyan products and Kenyan services wherever you live. And finally, we want you to work hard to help us find opportunities for Kenyans abroad for jobs where you live and work. And on behalf of the State Department and the government, then we commit to work tirelessly and hard to ensure that all Kenyans abroad continue to be protected, to be engaged, to be empowered for our collective responsibility. Asanteni sana, merci beaucoup, vielen Dank, and all of the other languages that you speak when you are in your other homes. And thank you so much. Now, Your Excellency, this morning I would like to invite the Prime Cabinet Secretary to give some remarks. We've had a bit of a change in the program, sir. We can have the PCS give some quick remarks. We can have COG give some quick remarks. And then after that, sir, we've had some changes, and delegates, we've had some changes where the President has asked both to speak and to be a panelist in the first panel. So we are really looking forward to hearing that. Excellency Governor, karibu sana, asante.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, the President and Cabinet Secretary, Excellency Governors and Deputy Governors, Cabinet Secretaries, Chairs, Members and CEOs of Constitutional Commissions and Independent Offices, Principal Secretaries, Heads of Mission Industry, the private sector, civil society and the media, our brothers and sisters from the diaspora, national and county government officials, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First and foremost, allow me to convey apologies of the chairperson of the Council of Governors, Her Excellency Anne Waigoro, who due to unavoidable circumstances could not join us this morning. It is therefore a great pleasure to represent the COG Chair and deliver her remarks as we engage in the Diaspora Investment Conference, whose theme is Tujenge Kenya, Bridging Borders, Building Futures. As a council, we take this early opportunity to thank the organizers of this event for having us in the discussion. Distinguished There was a lot of excitement as the county governments were inaugurated after the general elections of March 2013. True to the expectation, the county government did revolutionary. For example, before 2013, you had to visit the city of Nairobi or a major municipal areas and centers. Since independence in 1963 and up to 2013, the central government did not employ a single teacher or early childhood education, that's nursery. And courtesy of county governments, there are more than 48,000 teachers of early childhood education and the payroll of county governments. For the first time since independence, Mandera County performed its first cesarean delivery at Takaba Sub-County Hospital in 2014. Esteemed guests, each of the 47 county governments has unique opportunities for investment. Our collective desire is that each county becomes an attractive investment hub. These hubs beacon both local and international investors, particularly our esteemed diaspora community, to partake in the increasing opportunities in place, a couple of strategies aimed at attracting and retaining investments. This includes enacting policies and regulations that encourage the growth of specific industries and investing in critical infrastructure. Specifically, each of the county governments has identified at least 5 value chains that are visible for aggregation and high prospects for value addition and industrialization. County governments are therefore seeking partnership with you and your networks to accelerate the growth of counties as industrial hubs. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the investment areas where we see great potential for investment and therefore collaboration include in the agriculture and agribusiness. Our counties offer vast arable land and favorable climatic conditions for a wide range of crops. 2 manufacturing and industrial parks. Kenya is strategically positioned as a regional hub for manufacturing. Our counties are establishing county industrial parks, offering prime locations for the diaspora community to establish manufacturing plants. 3, renewable energy. The potential for renewable energy projects in Kenya is enormous. Our counties have significant solar and wind energy potential, making them ideal for investment in clean energy solutions. Our infrastructure development. Kenya's rapid urbanization requires substantial infrastructure development. Investment opportunities abound in the construction of roads, bridges, and other critical infrastructure projects. Healthcare and pharmaceuticals. The healthcare sector in Kenya presents a wide range of investment prospects. We can explore construction and management of modern medical facilities and manufacturing of pharmaceutical products. Tourism and hospitality. Kenya's rich biodiversity and breathtaking landscapes and culture make it a premier tourist destination. Counties offer investment opportunities in eco-lodges, hotels, desert drives, and related tourism services. ICT and technology. Kenya's technology sector is dynamic and growing. Counties are creating innovation hubs and technology parks. Housing and real estate. The increasing urban population creates a significant demand for housing and real estate. Collaborations in affordable housing and related infrastructure projects are ripe for investment. Finally, education and skills development. Investment opportunities in the education sector include establishing training institutions, vocational centers, and e-learning platforms to enhance the skills and knowledge of our workforce. Distinguished participants, the county governments want to collaborate with the diaspora community as active participants in the development journey of our counties and country. You are already doing a lot, and you can do even more. We look forward to structured dialogue between you and the Council of Governors and invite you to visit our counties. Do not hesitate to book a date with the Council of Governors to fast-track your engagement with your county of choice. As I conclude, I thank the organizers for spearheading the process, wish you fruitful deliberations, and extend a special invitation to you all to join us for the county government's session on Friday, 15th December, starting at 10:30 a.m. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
CS for the Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, karibu sana, Waziri Mkuu. Thank you so much.
Kimani, one to that time. I want to try and shorten so that we can maximize on that interactive session. But I'll just space in the development agenda of our country. A few days ago, I was in the UK, and I had an opportunity to interact with the diaspora there. They are raring to go. They want their footprint brought to you. Is that to also inform debate on the local scene. Your Excellency, let me just pick one example, something called privatization, because our diaspora is really exposed to a lot of models, the public sector and the private sector. We want you to be part of this robust debate that is taking place in Kenya today. Because for us to make sense out of anything, it has to be an informed debate. And your exposure on certain aspects contributes significantly to this. I was, maybe 2 weeks ago, as we were at the COP event, led by His Excellency the President, one of the news items that was running was that the Saudi Investment Fund had taken up 12% shares in Heathrow Airport. The Saudi Investment Fund purchasing 12% of Heathrow Airport. Now, I bring this as a vivid example because as the Saudi invest 12% in Heathrow Airport, have they uprooted it from London and taken it to Riyadh? It still remains an asset in the United Kingdom, but they are part of the profit process. We need to get our people to understand that when we talk about broadening the space, it's to bring in capital, to bring in technology, to bring in resources that you may not be able to raise on the local front. Now, it's this kind of engagement that I'll be putting across to you as members of the diaspora to enrich that debate on the local scene so that the broader aspects of us drawing capital and bringing in FDI can be seen from a broader perspective. We were having a light moment with the president here, and somebody said, why are you selling KICC? The government talked about privatization. They did not talk about disposal of KICC. Two distinct things. What would be wrong if part of the diaspora fund was to become a fund that invests, the Kenyan diaspora fund becomes part of the partnership in actually commercializing the KICC operations, but it is also an investment that benefits you and benefits the people of Kenya. So these are some of the engagements that I would say that might be very, very useful as you converse, so that we help in enriching debate here and broadening exposure so that people don't start imagining that the government of Kenya is on some kind of free-for-all disposal activity. That is not the case. Now, and therefore, as we talk about the other investment opportunities along, please think about these issues and figure out how you can perhaps help us in making sure that the understanding is deeper, better, broader, and therefore we can move faster. With these few remarks, it is now my honor and duty to invite His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, to address us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, PCS. Please, let's take our seats. Asanteni sana. Partners who have put this event together,